Hey, I gotta ask you a question, so you better answer me, sister. It's important. Not just because I'm nosy, but you seem to be butting in a lot these days. Why are you at our parents' place for? Why on earth do you need to be there anyways, huh? Or are you perhaps deliberately waiting for the right timing so you can drop whatever it is you need to say to everyone? Amelia, I haven't got a clue what you're even talking about right now. You're literally making no sense. Also, I think I'm allowed to be at our parents' house. What timing are you even talking about? Would you stop with the obvious acting? It's so terrible and pathetic, to be honest with you. You totally knew that I was bringing my fiancé over. You knew that he was this well-known and a professional doctor and that I was bringing him over to our parents' house, and so you thought you'd be nosy and come home too, didn't you? Huh? What on earth are you even talking about? First of all, I had absolutely no idea that you were even engaged, let alone to a doctor. I've not been told any of this by you or our parents. Don't turn this around on me when you haven't sent a word about this to me. I just happened to be in the neighborhood for work, so I stopped by like a daughter does. But as expected, Mom gave me a nasty look when I walked in the door. Look, I'll leave as soon as I finish my business here. There is no need to make a big deal about this. Well, then it's about time that you hurry up and leave, Haley. I'm literally kicking you out of this house, you good-for-nothing human being. You knew this was happening, didn't you? You knew that David's schedule would allow him to be able to come around to the house today, yes? You predicted that he'd come to our parents' place and you'd be lying in wait for us, wouldn't you? What on earth are you talking about, Amelia? Have you lost your mind or something? Jeez, I just happened to have work near here today. It was just a coincidence, okay? Why can't you understand that? You're unbelievably stupid for lying to me right now, sister. What kind of work could you possibly have that would allow you to be over this way? This area is mostly residential. There's nothing here. Like I said, it's all just a coincidence that this is happening to both of us right now, Amelia. I didn't plan any of this. What kind of work did your doctor have then? If you must know, there was an academic conference at a facility nearby, and he was participating in it. But I bet you looked into David, so you probably already knew that. I am telling you now, I had no idea about him coming here, let alone being with you romantically. There's no point in me doing that. But I will say, I'm curious about what kind of person you'll marry. Well. Would you look at that, everyone? Finally, your true feelings are coming out, huh? You're so nosy. Well, if you're just going to be here, fine. Since I'm the best sister on the planet to you, I'll let you see up close and personal the kind of happiness someone like you will never experience in their lifetime or beyond. Oh, really? Is that what you think? You think that I'm going to be alone forever? Well, if you say so, Amelia. Well, I'll be looking forward to meeting David today. But first, we need to make sure that you're going to make these promises that I'm going to tell you about. He'll be here very soon, but don't you dare think about greeting him. I've already told him that my sister is super ugly and is a high school dropout with no future ahead of her. Mom said so too, so it's obvious that she really does hate you. Wow, you really don't like me that much? Seriously? What have I ever done to you and Mom? It's beyond my comprehension. What did he say when you told him all this? Just now, he replied with, I understand. Thank you for your consideration. After all, David also hates lowlifes like you in this world. He often says that people who can't make an effort are trash. Is that what he really said? Well, I guess like wife, like husband. I wonder if someone with such childish thinking can really be a doctor. Look, I don't have any acquaintances who would be super worried about you, so someone like you, a high school dropout, should worry about yourself. Do you understand everything I just said? Can you promise me those things? Well, I guess I have no choice but to understand and fulfill your wishes since you'll both be coming over here pretty soon. I'll just stay in the corner and pretend I don't exist. My, look at you being all obedient and everything. That's got to be a first, no? That's actually really hilarious. Well then, take care, trashy older sister.
Okay, I'm super confused right now. None of this is making any sense to me. Look, I just need to talk to you for a second. Please excuse me, but Director, what exactly is going on?
Well, I knew that you'd end up messaging me. It's no wonder you can't grasp the situation. It really is a confusing one. You go to your fiancé's parents' house and the director of the hospital where you work is there.
I will be honest with you right now, Haley, but I was truly surprised by this. Director, did you know about this beforehand? Because I'm pretty sure that I really had no idea.
No, I had no idea as well. I suppose we're in the same boat here. I just found out about this myself. Honestly, what a coincidence. I'm surprised too. So, were you planning to ignore me the entire time throughout the interaction with my parents? Is that really true? That's what Amelia told me. And then she turned around and said, "My older sister is super ugly and just some high school dropout who's not that important at all, so all you need to do is just ignore her." Did you enthusiastically agree to that, David?
No, not at all. I had no idea that she said all those things about you, Haley. I would never enthusiastically agree with something like that.
Okay, I really don't get what you're saying to me at all, because she's saying one thing and you're saying another thing. What did you think about what she said to you?
I couldn't believe what came out of her mouth, Haley. I thought that was a terrible thing to say about a sibling and just a horrible way to talk in general. I believe that family should be cherished.
Well, you say that, but what you did doesn't make sense either. Why did you ignore me for a while? You ignored me even when I said nice to meet you. What's with that, David? But then you realized I was the doctor and started to panic, am I right?
No, that's not the reason at all. I swear, I really didn't think anything she said was nice at all. I just didn't know how to respond. I just felt so awkward.
No, well, when Amelia was laughing and saying things like we need to clean up the trash in that corner, you were laughing along with her and looking in my direction. That's when I realized who you were. Your face turned so red in embarrassment.
Okay, well, I need to say one thing about this. This is ultimately Amelia's family issue. She has the beef with you, not me. I just tried to laugh it off and brush it aside.
Well, from my point of view, it didn't look like you were just laughing it off and brushing it aside. You know that yourself, right? That excuse really doesn't hold up, David.
I know it doesn't, but I really don't know how else to put it without making you more angry and frustrated about this than you already are. I didn't mean any of it, I swear.
I should have known that your personality was kind of like this. David, well, considering you like my horrible sister, I knew that it would likely be that you would make such pathetic excuses. But that's not the only thing that I want to discuss with you right now. We need to focus a bit more. What happened to today's academic conference, David?
Wait a minute, the academic conference? Director, I'm really sorry, but I've got no idea what you're talking about right now. What are you talking about?
Well, I actually didn't see you there, even though you recently talked about it. You were the one who insisted on observing, like we even provided you with travel expenses to go. Why weren't you there?
Wait a minute, this can't be right, can it? Were you tracking where I was going or something? Director, were you there? At the conference, I mean? I thought you had other plans.
Well, I did say I couldn't go because I had other business to attend to, but then my plans actually changed again and I had some free time, so I decided to go and see how it was. You weren't there, so I was shocked.
I think there's been some kind of misunderstanding here, Director. That's not it at all. I was just late in getting there. I received the travel expenses, yes, and I really intended to go, but then I got lost and I just couldn't make it. I knew that I should have told you the entire story, but I didn't think things would turn out like this. Look, I'll just change a few things, okay?
Oh, really? Was that actually what you were planning to do, David? Is that right? But you came to your fiancé's parents' house instead, though, so what am I supposed to make of this, huh?
Look, Director, I'm really, truly sorry for what has happened. I really didn't intend on this happening. Of course I intend to return the travel expenses back to the department as soon as possible.
Oh, come on. Like I'm going to believe anything you just said to me, David. What you did was blatantly embezzlement. You're not fit to be a doctor, let alone an honest member of society.
Whoa! Don't you think you're going a bit far in saying that, Director? Please just wait a minute, okay? Please, I don't have a lot of money. I'll tell you the truth. Amelia has been inviting me to go to her parents' house with her for a long time now, and I really wanted to go with her. But the issue was I didn't have the travel fare to do that. I couldn't tell Amelia that I was broke or anything like that because it would destroy her. Then, by chance, I heard there was an academic conference nearby, so I thought it was a chance to get the travel expenses from the department.
So the main conclusion to this is that you intended to get the travel expenses under false pretenses, didn't you, David? Don't you know that's fraud? How could you do that to a hospital?
Director, I truly am sorry. I really didn't want this to happen. I really intended to participate in the academic conference, but Amelia was really pulling my leg on this and has been for a while.
Look, I get it. You're in love, and you love my sister very much, obviously. But even so, I can't forgive you for what you did. What you did was akin to theft.
Please, no, Haley. You're going to be making a huge mistake if you don't forgive me for this. Please, just wait a moment, please. I've been short of money lately.
You're still only just a resident in the hospital, correct? Have you been lying to my sister about you being a doctor and also having a lot of money? That doesn't sit well with me.
Please just wait a second, all right? Please don't tell Amelia that I'm a resident. I've told her that I'm a practicing doctor because it sounds more fancy.
Huh? Are you kidding me right now? Considering your age, that kind of lie won't work no matter what way you look at it. You're too young to be a full doctor.
But if we're really being honest about all of this, Amelia doesn't really understand those things, so it's okay. Also, please don't tell the university hospital, please.
No, I can't just not say anything about this. You committed fraud and you've lied to people, David. If there's anything problematic happening, I need to report it properly to the higher-ups.
No, please don't do that. I beg you to not do that to me. It's going to hurt my reputation a lot. I absolutely want to open my own hospital or clinic someday, and this would affect that. This would be devastating for me because Amelia costs me a lot of money. And on top of that, she doesn't work as well. I have to earn enough to pay off all the current debts at once.
Huh? What on earth are you talking about? What do you mean my sister doesn't work? I heard that she was actually earning a high salary. Is this actually true, or what? You're both confusing me, and it's getting past the point of annoying.
Yes, well, about that. Amelia was actually subjected to unreasonable bullying at her workplace from her boss. This was at her previous company and is currently on leave because of it.
Oh, okay. Well, I had no idea that any of that was going down at her workplace. Really? Her boss is bullying her? Well, that's not good enough.
Yes, it's a very complicated situation, and I didn't want to make it worse for her. That's just how it is right now, but please, keep it a secret and that you didn't hear this from me, okay?
But don't you realize that you've lied to me and the hospital about the money we've given and what you intended to use it for? For now, I'll have to take the appropriate disciplinary action. Please be prepared for that.
Okay, I do understand, and I should have told you from the beginning what was going on, and I'm truly sorry for that. I should have known better than to hide it. Just please keep Amelia's job situation a secret, okay? She can't handle a lot of criticism being thrown at her at this time. It's gonna destroy her mental health and all the recovery she's trying to make. You understand, right? She needs her pride.
Yeah, I get that. She's my sister, after all. I promise that I'll keep it a secret, but if she asks about anything that I might know about, then I need to speak out about it. Look, why are you so protective of her?
Well, I'm protective of her because she's my fiancé and she's going to be my wife someday, and I need to look after her and take her side. Isn't that obvious? Besides, I've never had someone rely on me so much before, and I think it's a good change from the relationships I've had in the past. I'm happy no matter how I'm treated.
Yeah, but you should see it from my point of view, David. It really feels more like I'm being used than relied upon. I know my sister, and it seems like she's playing you or something. Hey, what the heck has been going on, Haley? I know that you've definitely had something to do with what's been going on. I know it, because you're sneaky. David has been acting so strange lately. He's been like this for quite a while now, and he's trembling whenever I see him. He also went out and hasn't come back. You know something, don't you? Really? Now you decide to talk to me? I thought that you'd be ignoring everything that I say to you. Now you're the one talking to me. I was going to ignore you as well, but I guess I can't now. What do you want, Amelia? Oh, shut up. Don't be so annoying. I asked you a question before, and I want it answered right now. What's been going on with David? I know you have something to do with it. Well, to be honest with you, Amelia, there's no need to answer any of your questions, especially in regards to your relationship. I've achieved my goal in all of this. What on earth are you even talking about, Haley? What goal are you on about? Hey, David's looking for you and wandering around the room like a lost dog. Seriously, what the heck is going on? Ugh, I never wanted to get into a mess like this, but you're seriously pushing my buttons and I am over being silent. I'm the director of the hospital that he works at. Wait, now hold on there just a minute, sister. What on earth are you talking about exactly? You're the director of a hospital? What's that supposed to mean? Do you even know the reason why he's looking for me, Amelia? It's actually because you both were treating the director like trash and ignoring her, so now he's panicking. Yes? The reason why he's frantically looking for me is because he's in trouble if he doesn't admit what he did at the hospital. Since he won't, I've decided to fire him and I am not hanging around here anymore. Whoa, wait a minute, sis, just hold on. This has to be some kind of joke, no? There's no way that someone like you, a high school dropout and a nobody, could be a director of a hospital. You really have no idea what I've been doing in the years after school, do you, Amelia? I left home after high school, then I graduated from a community college, which led me to getting into a great university. I was getting so frustrated by being constantly called a good-for-nothing human being. I knew that I could prove myself, so I worked harder than anyone else. At first, it was to get back at my family, which I thought was why I wanted to do this in the first place, but I found other reasons when I thought about it for longer. Gradually, as a doctor, my desire to help those in need, my parents, grew stronger. I knew I wanted to do this for the rest of my life. That's why I now run a small hospital. Oh my God. Are you actually kidding me right now? Are you seriously telling me that you were out of the house because you were studying to be a doctor? I had no idea this was happening. Well, I hate to break it to you, sister, but there was no need for me to tell you since you'd probably not believe me anyway. I also don't consider people like you my family anyway. Excuse me? What the heck did you just say to me? How could you say something so cruel to me? Your own sister. I'm your family, and you can't change that. I don't get it. Why were you at our parents' place then? Well, by chance, there was an academic conference nearby, so I just stopped by to pick up some things I had left there. If I hadn't had to meet you, I was planning to leave right away. But then you started messaging me since you obviously knew that I was in the house, but you said that you were bringing your fiancé David, so I wanted to see him with my own eyes. Okay, I still don't get what you mean at all. Can you just explain it in simple words for me to understand, please? Come on, be reasonable and tell me what's going on. Stop beating around the bush. All right, would you just chill out and then maybe I'll tell you what's actually going on here, okay? Are you ready to listen to me or what? Can I tell you without being interrupted? Good. Okay, there's a resident at my hospital whose name is also David, and he said that he would also be attending the academic conference around here. I thought surely this must be a coincidence, but I wanted to make sure what I was thinking was true, and sure enough, yes, it was him, the same guy from my hospital, a resident. Oh, oops, well, that wasn't supposed to slip out. I'm sorry, what did you just say? I am so confused. Are you telling me that he's a resident? Since when is he not a doctor? He scammed me. Are you kidding me right now? Does he seriously think I would marry a resident? Oh, come on, Amelia. There's really no need to have that kind of reaction when it comes to this. Residents are also respectable doctors, but they, of course, don't have experience. Ugh, would you just shut up for once in your life, Haley? I am dealing with something that I believe to be true. That guy completely deceived me. It's so infuriating. Well, things were probably going to unravel and the truth would have come out in the end. Well, I'll leave you to deal with it like an adult. I'm going home. Excuse me? Where do you think you're going? Home? Are you being serious right now? You can't just leave when this has happened to me, and I've got many more questions for you. So this is true, is it? That you've become a doctor of a hospital? Is that for real? Why didn't you say anything for it? Do you think that that's so great? You're literally some high school dropout thinking that they'd be able to prove that they can do anything. That is such crap, Haley. You are a fraud as much as David is. You're the one who's always brought shame to this family, and it's disgusting. I'm going to look into this mysterious hospital you work at and spread bad rumors about you. Are you kidding me, Amelia? How old are you? What's the literal point of doing that? What do you think you'll achieve by doing that? Do you think it's fair on anyone involved? Besides, I left home around the time that I would have finished high school anyway. I didn't drop out, Amelia. I don't know where you got that idea from. But that doesn't make any sense. That's what Mom's been saying this entire time about you. Aren't you worried about what I can do, especially telling your parents that you're a nobody? I heard the name of the hospital from David, so it's not going to be too difficult for me to find, Haley. I am going to write so many bad reviews about it. I've got a decent amount of followers, you know. Are you really going to go to all that effort to do that? That's really pathetic, Amelia. Do you want to go that far just to make me out to be a failure? Is this all you can feel about the situation that you're in with your fiancé? So you can believe you're more superior than me and try to deny and belittle me, yeah? What the heck are you even talking about, Haley? Don't be silly and don't talk crap. I know you more than you realize. At least I think I do. It's a fact that you're a good-for-nothing human being, isn't it? I'm just trying to tell the world the truth. What the heck is your deal, Amelia? Have you lost the plot or something? Don't you feel ashamed of yourself for treating me like this? Like, actually think about it. I really don't understand what makes you call me a good-for-nothing human being in the first place, Amelia. Is this some kind of complex that you have with me? Huh? What the heck are you even talking about? Complex? I've got no idea what you even mean by that. Why would I feel a complex towards you? You're literally nothing. Well, it's not a complex against me, Amelia. Do you know how to look at your past experiences at all? Isn't it that you feel a complex towards everything rather than just me? You're insecure, aren't you? Excuse me? What did you just say to me? Are you kidding me right now? What reason do I have to be insecure for, Haley? What does that even mean? Well, you're insecure because you feel the need to look down on me all the time, calling me a nobody and whatever else you think of off the top of your head. You can't help but think of yourself as successful and superior, right? I understand that you were doted on more by Mom compared to me, and that put a lot of pressure on you, didn't it? But I think what you need more than anything is to make your own achievements rather than live through others. Instead of putting others down, you should try to elevate yourself. Elevate myself? Really? And what would you even know about that, Haley? I'm just calling you a nobody to state that you are, in fact, a nobody. Duh. I'm not saying anything wrong at all. I really just don't get why you've escalated things so much when it comes to me over the years for Amelia. But I've got one more question to ask you. What kind of work do you do? Wait, what? We're not talking about me right now. This is about you and how you make the whole world feel. Why are you asking me that kind of question? Well, I think it's a fair question to ask since I want to know the answer to it, yes? If you're going to call people nobodies and high school dropouts, you must have a really great and secure job yourself, yes? So tell me what you do. What I do as a job really isn't any of your business. Besides, you wouldn't understand what I do for a living even if I had to explain it to you in great detail. Excuse me? You're really going to use that kind of excuse with me, Amelia? That's not going to work on me. Try me. I'm sure it'll be easy to understand. Tell me. No, I've got absolutely no intention of telling you what I do for a living. Stop being so nosy about my business, but it's certain that I earn at least twice as much as you. Huh? Is that true? Wow. I had no idea that you had such a high-level job, Amelia. That's actually quite impressive if you ask me. Amazing. Well, my level of career is actually very different from someone like you, a nobody. You really thought you could act all high and mighty just because you're the director of a hospital? It's useless, your plan. Oh, okay. I see where this is going. I had a feeling that you were going to answer in this manner. I guess I should have guessed that. You're going to answer that way after all, huh? Excuse me? What did you just say to me? In what way? What the heck are you even talking about, Haley? What do you mean by that? Aren't you going to tell me? I don't think I will, actually, as I'm a really busy woman right now. I've got to get going now and make my way home. Please just stop causing trouble for my hospital, okay? Look, I've got no intention of stopping at all, especially after what David has done to me. I dare you to try and stop me if you can. I don't care what happens to such a low-level guy. I am going to break off the engagement now. Oh, really now? Is that what you plan to do? Make him feel even worse than he feels at this present time? Okay, you can do that if you must, Amelia. Have fun with that. I don't want anything to do with you anymore, so just leave me out of it.
Hey, Amelia, are you there? You're making such hasty decisions. Just think about this for a second. Wait a minute, okay? Please, this is too much. You can't just break off our engagement like this.
I can and I will, because I know what you did, David. You couldn't hide all of this from me forever. You lied to me, didn't you? You pretended to be a doctor, but you were just a resident. Do you really think anyone with just a medical degree can marry me? Are you seriously kidding me with this crap, David? There's no way I'd let that happen.
I just didn't want you to worry about anything that was going on with me, Amelia. If things had gone smoothly, I should have been able to earn more, too.
Oh, come on. Don't give me that sort of talk. You just wanted to protect your own pride and stuff everything else. A man like you isn't suitable for me. A man who doesn't earn more than his wife is a loser, am I right? You've got to become a proper doctor and at least earn more than me. Well, do you have anything you want to say to me, David?
No, I guess I don't. I understand what you're saying. I wasn't good enough for you, Amelia. I wish I could have done more for you when I had the chance.
Yeah, I bet you do. But I know that I couldn't marry this lying, cowardly person that's begging me to take him back. You've got no future, so goodbye and good riddance. Hey, why the heck would you do something like this for? Why are you acting like this towards me when you're the one that caused so many problems in the first place? Me? What the heck are you even talking about, little sister? Why do you have to make such a mess online? It's obvious that something needed to be done, isn't it? You wrote completely false information about my hospital online, and when it was proven to be false, you got angry and even posted threatening content. Something needed to be done. This is completely infuriating, Haley. I am the customer here, and that means I'm always right. Ugh. Even if I get flamed online, everyone will forget about it soon enough. It's not like I caused damage or anything. Are you being serious right now? Do you really think that no damage has come out of what you've done? You've got to be kidding me. There are damages for this. I'm going to demand compensation for this. Huh? What are you talking about? You're not going to do anything like that. Are you? It's a joke, right? You can't demand that of me. We're family. A compensation for damages is ridiculous. I don't see what's ridiculous about it, when you should be taking full responsibility for it with your money. Besides, you're a higher earner, are you not? Or perhaps you're telling me in a roundabout way that you can't pay? Huh? What on earth are you talking about? Of course I can pay you. I definitely can afford it, but I'm just saying that I'm not convinced that I should pay you. Well, there's really only one way to settle this, and that is me taking you to court and doing this that way. Got it? You can't complain about doing it legally, right? What the heck? Why on earth did you jump to that conclusion for? Just wait a dang minute. You're being way too hasty. That's not fair at all, Haley, and you know it. What are you so troubled about, Amelia? You earn twice as much as me, correct? You should be able to easily pay the damages compensation, no problem. I was wrong, okay? I admit it. I was wrong. Is that what you wanted to hear today, Haley? Is this what you truly wanted out of me? Please, forgive me for what I've done. Is that good enough for you? Nope, it's too little too late, Amelia. You have done the crime. You should do the time, or should I say pay me for what you did. Even if that's your way of apologizing, it is too late. It's not going to fix anything. Of all people, you should know that an attempt like that is never going to be good enough. The damage has already been done. Don't you even know that, since you're a high-earning elite in society? Ugh, this seriously can't be happening to me. I won't let this happen to me no matter what you say. Please, just forgive me and be over it. If this goes to court, I'll be an absolute wreck. That's why I'm trying to give you an easy way out here, Amelia. Just pay me the compensation and it'll all be over. We can both move on and never think about it again. It's not a difficult matter, is it? It should be easy for you. This isn't funny anymore, Haley. I'm not laughing at it. Look, I need to tell you something, and it's going to affect everything you're trying to do to me, all right? I'm unemployed, okay? Oh, what? You're unemployed? Oh, really? Is that so? Well, I guess I better admit this to you as well. I actually knew that all along. I knew you didn't have a job or an income. Are you actually being serious right now? You dragged me into finally admitting it. Have you lost your mind? What's wrong with you? Go ahead and laugh if you want. Make fun of me if you want. You let me swim in it, didn't you? You're such a cow, Haley. How could you humiliate me like this? You are the worst. I didn't want to be called the worst by you, so I never admitted it. Let me guess. It was David that told you, huh? David didn't need to say anything to me, Amelia. I just figured it out all by myself. You quit your previous company job because you were being bullied by an unreasonable boss, right? He literally told you that I was bullied by an unreasonable boss? Who else would have told you that, since he's the only one that knew? Such nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Well, could what he said to me be a complete lie, Amelia? Did you really quit on your own, dear sister? Is that really what happened? Why didn't you just tell the truth? Quit on my own? What on earth are you talking about? I haven't even had a proper job once in my life. This guy really is a liar. What kind of motive would he have for telling such a lie? Well, did you think that maybe it's because he wanted to take your side? He seemed to really love you, Amelia. It wasn't healthy love, though, since he said he was happy to be used by you, and yet you're just going to throw him away just like that? Because he literally lied to me about being a doctor. He was only just a resident. I can't be with such a low-level guy. He wasn't going to be enough for me at all. But you have no worth, yet you've driven away even someone who loved you. Why on earth would you do that to someone? But it's on you now that you've ruined your relationship. But that's crazy. He maybe really did love me. Oh, what should I do? I want him back. You need to help me. He's not answering his phone. For now, you need to pay for the damage you've caused towards me. I'm going to hire a lawyer and demand as much as I can. You're far superior to someone flawed like me. You don't need my help, do you? Goodbye, Amelia. Are you being serious right now? How dare you treat me like this? I can't pay for any of this. Please, this isn't fair. Don't do this to me. Help me out here. Just let this go, Haley. Haley demanded payment of damages from Amelia. She ended up burdened with enormous debt. Also, the moment her mother learned that she was a doctor, she completely changed her attitude and fawned over me, bad-mouthing Amelia. She had no intention of forgiving her mother and blocked her from contacting her. Amelia is now homeless and living on the streets of the town she's from. She managed to reflect a little about her ordeal, but in the end, got addicted to gambling and was arrested for trying to steal brand-name clothing. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.